Hey guys, it's Spaces Sims, and we are back with more Tengoku Struggle, going to finish up Shariku's route today, gonna get the bad ending and then do all of the little side note things. And in case things sound different, we're finally today using the new computer. No, don't do that! We're finally using the new computer. Yay! I didn't get all of this done last week. I still had this part to do, and then I was like, well, you know what, whatever. And like, hey, so hopefully all the settings and everything are good because I copied them over from my other computer. But this is the first episode we're using the new computer. It seems like it's been like weeks for you, but it's really only been like not even a week. Actually, technically about a week since I got my computer. I got my computer a week ago today for me. So, you know. But it's so like, you know, only took a week to set everything up. I was lazy about it. There were a couple of days where I'm like, I turned it on, it works. I don't feel like doing anything, but, you know. But I realized it was a pain in the ass because I tried to take the recordings. I backed them up from my old computer, put them on this computer, and I had to try to process the last 5 of them like 6 times because it just refused to do it. I had to go back to the old computer in order to frickin' process half of the videos for last. It was really fucking annoying is all I'm saying. Like, because copying the videos that were saved on my old computer and then putting them on a portable hard drive, popping them over here and copy, like, it just did not work. The first 5 went fine. The second 5, I had to go on my old computer and process them, and I'm like, this shit is ridiculous. So I'm like, from now on, we record on this computer and we process on this computer. Or if we have to record on the old computer, we have to process on that one. So honestly, setting up, getting action to work, or not action, getting my Elgato capture card to work. I didn't have to install any. I'm like, I'm going to have to install the software, whatever. I plugged it in. It's like, nope, never mind. And I'm like, okay, I didn't install anything for it. I guess I don't need to. That's cool. Anyway, bad ending, save file 1, which I'm pretty sure was this one. So yeah, okay. But yeah, so if things are weird, it's because, like, obviously all of the hardware and everything in this computer and, like, everything, all the program, everything is different. So, like, I notice, I'm like, I feel like my voice sounds different. And the capture resolution is a little different on this one because the other one I just did it on, like, it was always set to auto. And this one, it's like 1920 by 10. It's like, I'm like, okay, like, whatever your default setting, I'm going to leave them, I guess. So hopefully everything works out. We'll see. But it seems fine, and the volume and everything seems okay. Like, the volume settings are the same, but I had such a hard time doing sim stuff because, like, the settings on my on my software, my recording software, and in my game are the same, but my computer is just, the sound is so much louder. Like, so I'm like, I had to do so many more adjustments than you think you would. Because I'm like, why is everything so much louder? So with this, I'm like, I mean, it should be the game itself and my recording software should be the only things that are, like, managing because I'm using that. But, like, it seems fine. It doesn't seem super loud or anything. I think it's the same, but it was just really weird. But again, Sims, I don't know if I was just, the game settings were like, and even though I'm like, why is this so fucking off? Anyway. But lying is a sin. Bad. But lying is a sin. That's something King Enma's daughter would say. Exasperated, I began to eat my pizza in silence. He remained silent after this as well. And then we go skip, and there's Shady Boy, who gives us candy that's probably laced with shit. I'm just saying. You know? And then we go on our little date. Finish more going, and now we get kissed. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh. Did we use that kiss CG as our last one? I can't remember, guys. I don't remember. It's only been like 2 days. Actually, it's been like, no, it's been like 3 days. I did not play over the weekend. And it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Monday. I've done nothing all day. I took the day off because, like, I had to work Friday night and then Saturday. So I was like, anytime I have to do that, like the one day, We ended, ooh, 8, a skilled technician. Bad. We're getting the bad ending. Now we're going to chapter 9. Bad. But, I'm sure he's going to fight and die. Like, we know this was going to happen here. But anytime we work, like one night we worked and it was like till 3 a.m. on a Friday. And then you have to get up at 8 a.m. and get on a call and do stuff. And then your Saturday's shot. And then you basically have to go back to work Monday. I'm like, fuck this shit. So anytime we do Friday night stuff, I'm like, nope, taking the Monday off after. And I have so many days to burn. I'm like, I'm taking 2 days because I can. So I have tomorrow off too. But that's going to be like my Sunday. You know what I mean? So I'll be sitting there the whole day like, oh, I gotta go back to work tomorrow and be depressed about it. So. But meanwhile, if I have days off, I'm like fartsing around my house. Like, what do I do? I'm bored. I got nothing to do. Because, like, do I want to do... Like, I just can't... Like, yesterday I could have... Like, Sundays I usually watch the Neon Cave stream Final Fantasy VII. Okay, that's what I'm here for. But it was a very short one yesterday. So I could have recorded after that, but I was just like, I don't wanna go up and like do everything. And like I just should have. Because I'm like really fucking behind. Guys, I'm getting really behind. Oh. But that's okay. It's fine. I'll get hello. Come on, continue. I clicked the button, but oops, I'm sorry. Like I clicked the button, but it didn't want to go. Oh. It's gonna be sad when you die in this battle and we lose you. I don't want it to be the reverse Kikanosuke situation where he dies, we're left behind, and then we see him reincarnated, you know, forever ages later. That would be sad and I would hate that. But at the same time, because I don't like it when they die and leave me behind, because that hurts me, you know? But I kind of want it to be like that just so that we get a little different, you know? Like we've gotten all 3 scenarios where like one of us dies and the other one's waiting and then we both die, you know what I mean? So we've had 2 out of the and like so this would be the other portion. And like I think that'd just be cute. It's kind of what I want to see. But in all honesty, I think out of all of the options for the bad endings, I like where we both die. You know what I mean? Although, because I'm confused, like, I don't think that, I mean, maybe, but it's almost like, I don't know if there's a way where he could die and then we survive because we take all of his pain. So we're taking all of the hits that he's, you know what I mean, until we can't handle it anymore and then he takes on that pain. So, like, we would be the first one to die. So it made sense, you know? And then in Yona's route, it made sense we both died type of a thing. So I don't know how it would be that Sharaku would die, but then we would survive. But if we did, it would be just barely, and like his will to hang on would disappear because we were gone, like he thought we were gone, but you know. Oh, I guess this is it. Okay. You're still too weak, Jirobe. Great, I have to do that voice again. Sharaku! It happened in an instant. Watching Sharaku move himself to protect me, as Simon rained blades down on him. Yeah, but I'm still taking the pain, aren't I? I can still. As Sharaku tried to ready himself. You're too slow. It's a really, really bad one this time. That was so bad too. Ow, that hurt my throat. Stop! I couldn't stop myself from shouting out loud. I was sure the fight was over. An insurmountable number of scars opened across Sharaku's entire body, and a large pool of blood had formed at his feet. No! Stop! This is the last time I ask. Jirobe, will you come serve under us? Unless that's the bad ending. For a moment, I thought that would be fine. He might disappear if he was struck by another attack. In that case, then he should... Oh, that's true. Yeah, we knew that. Okay. Who do you think you're talking to? You know I wouldn't do that, right? I already chose the boat I want to be in. No. I knew that was what he would say. I knew, but I was going to say, if they did this where he chooses to leave, then it's like you're pining for each other, you're apart, you can't be together. But I don't like that. I like the endings where, like, at least we get reincarnated, because then we can kind of sort of be together. Although Kikinosuke's, it was like, if we never remember him, that's just sad for him. Yona's was at least pretty, you know? I see. Then I have no choice. No, please stop! Workaholic. Bye, Sharaku. No! I don't believe it. I don't. I don't believe that he would disappear just because of one choice we made. It's not even like we made all the wrong choices. One. One fucking choice. This game's kind of a dick if you think about it. He was still breathing. Oh. Look at the CG. It's kind of pretty, even though, you know... Oh, shit, I didn't mean to click that. I was trying to, like, hit the B button to hide it, just so you could see it. Oh. It's like, I mean, this is the, like, he's dying moment, but it still just looks pretty. It's like we're just chilling under the tree together. It's kind of cute. Anyway. Sorry. Sorry. I don't think I can make it. Stop. That's not true. Listen, okay? Listen real carefully to what I'm about to say. Forget about the promise we made. Huh? You were just tricked by a piece of trash of a man. Don't take him seriously. Sharaku, you need to find yourself a more decent guy and then finally be happy. It's okay. You were the most amazing woman I've ever known. You'll find someone nice. Oh, no, we won't. Oh, God, he's gonna die and we're gonna be alone and we're gonna find him when he reincarnates. That's why you should forget about me. Stop it! Don't say that! I won't forgive you if you break our... Spacey! Go with him. Actually, that'd be fine. Shut... Sorry. Because of me, you... I'm fine. This is nothing. There was no longer any more pain. I could feel everything moving further away from me. I'm okay with that, because, like, with Yona, like, we found each other again in our next life, and we were like, this is crazy, but, like, we should, like, date. Yeah. And, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was beautiful for, like, a sad ending. Like, Kikinosuke's was a little more painful. If he leaves us and, like, I like us both going together and then finding each other again in our next life. Father, Tama, Goemon, Yona, Kikinosuke, Sensei Nono, Oshichi, the gate guard, and everyone at Enma Palace. I was gonna say, if she keeps listing every single fucking person in this game. Am I gonna disappear? No, I don't want to leave him. We made a promise. Don't disappear. Oh, look, they're glow. Oh, she's glowing. Sorry to make you humor. And this shitty excuse for a guy all the way to our last moments. But that pinky of yours is mine. I wonder if we both disappear, that maybe next time I can carry her across the Sanzu River. Nah, that's hoping for too much. Oh, oh! Does he have our pinky in his mouth? Because that's kind of gross. What is in his mouth? That's horrifying. I thought he was, like, kissing her hand. I didn't think he was, like, biting my finger off. And then the end is like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo! Oh, wait. This one's got sound, doesn't it? Okay, so I'm gonna crank this fucker up. So it's, like, really fucking loud, hopefully. Okay. So listen. That is our finger in his mouth. Gross. That was so horribly sad. Hold on, I gotta turn our volume back to where it was. It's really hard to adjust. It's the one thing I'll complain about. I wish you could just like click it and like type the percent you want. You can't.
It's been 20 years now since Chief and Shiro disappeared.
Oh, good, he disappeared too. Good. Okay. I was like, did he stay behind? Because that's sad.
Chief, I've been living well at Enma Palace, meow.
Tama, there you are. The Great King has called for you.
I've just been here, meow. I believe Chief will cross the Sanzu River someday.
Well, yeah, obviously.
The Lord told me that day that he saved her before she disappeared completely. But no one knows where Chief went. Of course, a mere Hell Guardian like myself doesn't have the skills to look for a reincarnated soul. Meow, meow, meow.
What is it?
I'm not sure. My heart just feels so jumpy. My ears and hair and tail just feel... this feeling. Meow, meow. Meow. Meow, meow, meow.
He's meowing too much.
Lord Takamura, I'll be out for a bit, meow. I'll take what punishment waits me for ignoring your summons. I don't know what's happening, but I feel that I have to go, meow.
So this is the bond between a pet and its owner. Though to tell you about this was exactly why you were being summoned. Did we die? Again? I thought, like, at least in all the other ones we got... Okay, no, he's going... Oh my god, I turned my volume up so I could hear the, like, crank it. I cranked my headphones up so I could also hear. And then, like, I was like, shit. It's just high school girl. It's not... Oh, it's usually a certain... But if it's been 20 years, so, I don't know.
We're here. This is the main street to Asakusa, Enma Street. There are all these shops that are hell-themed, see?
A particular high school girl. That's us.
Yeah, I saw them on the blog. I've always wanted to come, so I'm glad I did. Let's look around the shops as we walk toward the plaza, then.
So this is Kotsugahara.
They hold performances here on the weekends, but it's a bit quiet today since it's a weekday. Why are you looking around so much?
I just felt like I've been to Asakusa before.
You're so in love with this place. You always said you wanted to come here.
That might be true. I don't even know how many times I've read the guidebooks.
Oh, look! That person doing sketches over there has such a handsome face.
Of course he's doing sketches. I should have known.
It says he's doing caricatures, but it might be a way to draw people in for something creepy. Lots of girls get hit on at the plaza.
I can't wait. I want to see the CG of the two of us together. Like, in our next lives.
Hey, wait! Where are you going? Are you going toward him?
I just feel like I have to talk to him.
What? What are you talking about? You always said you hated guys.
She's like, you said you hated guys. I thought we were going to be lesbians together. Sorry to bother you like this. Would you mind drawing a caricature of me?
You.
Is that all right?
It's fine. Please sit over there.
Oh, he looks exactly the same except for better because he's wearing normal clothes, not that ridiculous jumpsuit and that stupid fucking hat. I like hats, but his hat was a little... Okay, I don't mind the style of it because I have a hat exactly like that. Okay, my dad called it his muckaluk hat. It was his hat that he wore when he was snowblowing, and like, I have it now. You know what I mean? So it's like the ear flap hat like that. But it was not camo printed. God, why did it have to be camo printed? Mine's just tan. I also have a plaid one that I bought for myself, but I have my dad's. So like, but it just looked ridiculous. It's not cold out, sweetie. What the hell? But like, oh, look at him. Oh, his hair is the same and everything.
Is this your first time in Asakusa?
How did you know?
I've never seen you around the plaza. I come here from time to time to draw.
Right. It's my first time. I came to sightsee.
Be careful. Asakusa's usually a nice place, but there are some bad guys around who hit on girls or try to scout them for business.
Do you think Ikari's still doing that? It's been 20 years.
You can't just don't trust guys who talk sweetly to you, trying to make themselves look like they're a good person.
It's so funny he's saying that because that's okay. Right. My father warned me about that.
By the way, what do you think of a guy like me?
Huh?
You want to be in a relationship with me?
It's a very Sharuku thing to say. Sir, you're one of those rotten pickup artists.
Don't you feel like we were together in our past lives? There's a different look on your face. I guess you came up to me because you felt that way.
No, I never thought...
I knew it right when I saw you. I know I've seen you before. I'm sure I fell in love with you.
I think I love the fact that it sounds crazy if you were, like, to walk up to someone and be like, oh, hey, I'll get a character. Oh, my God, we were in love in our last life, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, you sound like a crazy person. But she kind of felt that, too. She's like, I have to go talk to him. But, like, it's kind of like, but in the sense of this game where you know there was past lives and we know for a fact they were together. It's so, like, it's so beautifully romantic and I love it. But if someone ever said that to you in reality, you'd be like, you're crazy and you need to take your medication. Like, you know.
To be honest, I want to hold you right now. Well, to be even more honest, I want to go to a hotel with you.
Do you want me to report you to the police?
I love you. My pinky hurts when I look at you. I want to touch your hair so badly, I just can't stand it.
I love how, like, open and fucking forward he is, though. Because he was very, like, don't say anything before. Well, I mean, he always flirted, but it was like hiding what he was really feeling, you know?
I don't know your name, and you don't know about me at all either. But even so, I want you. That said, how about we go to a hotel?
That's just how it ends. It just ends like that. Like, with her being like, you want to, instead of being like, yeah, I kind of feel it too, but you know she did. You know she does. Oh my God. Oh. I love it. All right, so where is my, like, oh shit, where are my Post-its? Oh, frick.
Sorry, Bert, I have to move. I have to find my sticky notes.
Because I have my sticky notes transferred over, but I don't have them, like, pinned to taskbar. Okay, let me pin it to my taskbar and move it over here. So we can remember which ones we've already done.
Gotta move things around. I'm very sorry. I know he's very, very sorry.
Okay. We already read the reports. So we've already done that. And then, yeah, okay. So we have to do, yes, Shardaku's is 3, obviously. Did we unlock anything else? 14 and 8. Okay, 16, which is probably a Simon. Yeah. I guess the other ones must unlock after you get everything, the game fully complete. You know what I mean? Because it made sense, like, you get Okuni, but you didn't get Sanzaburo. You know what I mean? Even though there's other ones and you won't, like, so it's just weird. So you must get everything else. And then, yeah, we'll have to do, no, that's Yona. Shardaku's green, right? So we'll have to do the green all the way across. Because we didn't get 11. Oh, we didn't actually. Wait, is this big enough? Yeah, we did the, okay, so now we'll get okay. Whoops. Okay, so let's read Shardaku's document.
Hello, this is Sharaku Toshusai. I'm a great choice for asking someone to write a memoir. Leave it to me. I'm sure you know the events of my life, so what else is there? Tips on how to clean? No? I need to talk about myself more? Oh, right. I guess I can talk about when old man Enma recruited me. I didn't want to try to get model prisoner status, so I made sure I regularly picked fights with the Hell Guardians.
I didn't want to try and get model prisoner status. That's interesting. Could we have delved into that a little more? Like, why?
Why not?
Oh, here we go. Never mind.
Because I didn't want to have to work or be ordered around in the human realm, of course.
Okay, that makes sense. All right. Yeah. Never mind. I guess we kind of did delve into that then, because he was like, I don't want anyone telling me what to do. And we were like, what do you want to do after we're done here? You know?
Sure, I do like cleaning, but I don't want to do it because I'm told. above all, I didn't want to be called a model prisoner. It felt like being a slave with my fangs removed. The other prisoners aim for that position because they want to see the human realm. I hate how they dangle the carrot. Am I just being defiant? Sure I am. Refusing to be a brown-noser is just who I am. In any case, I was just having fun in my own way in the crushing hell when Takamura came. I knew his name and his face. To be honest, when I first arrived down in hell, I screwed up a bit. One of the most major tortures in the crushing hell is the bladed forest. On a gentle hill, a beautiful naked woman waves you over. When a guy oogling at her reaches for her, he's stabbed by blade trees that sprout from the ground. Bladed trees, sorry. But the girl's face isn't my type, and I'd even say I was more beautiful than her.
I love how full of himself he is. Oh, he's precious.
As I yawned, thinking about how dumb that all was, the Hell Guardians pushed me to climb. It pissed me off, and before I knew it, my desire awakened, and all the Hell Guardians collapsed. Takamura cleaned up the mess. He told me he'd seal my power away until the right time comes, and put some kind of strange curse on me. Right, I thought I'd forgotten about it completely, until he showed up again and brought me into the hall at Enma Palace. Out of nowhere, he asked, "Don't you wish to know why it is you haven't vanished yet?" Trouble might occur in the human realm, so I would like you to help resolve those matters. In exchange, you're excused from your tortures starting today. However, I'll ask you to study the human realm thoroughly. I hate having to kiss up to people, so there was no way I was about to be King Emma's pawn. But the reason why I never went Mume, to be honest, I'd always been curious about it. I never understood what sort of lingering desire I had, and that's why. And I knew I'd be worked to the bone if I took him up on this offer, yet I couldn't refuse it. I imagine the others were told something similar. That guy sure knows how to work people. And everything after that is as you know. So much happened, but I'm satisfied now. I'm glad I was able to fight a Simon. I learned plenty from fighting a monster like him. It's odd saying this, I know, but I can't bring myself to despise the Simon or even Shinobikni. It's just, to be honest, I don't think I won against him with my power. Well, I did try, I really did. Oh, it's time. I promised to go on another school uniform date. Today's the day I'll be taking it off of her. Okay, I'm off then.
I mean, you say that like it's the first time you've taken my clothes off, but it absolutely is not. We'll read a Simon's. Oh, God, this is going to be hard. Can I just do a normal voice? I can't do his full voice that I gave him because, like, holy shit. Because I can't do this the whole time. I'll try. I did not expect to be asked to write a memoir. I do wish to try out some blades on you lot, but Lady Shinobikni asked me to be sure not to do anything rude. But just know that if you were to mock her during our talk, your head will fall. As you know, the one who takes on the name Asaimon Yamada also takes on the duty of blade assessor. They say those who hold the name are not children by blood, but are gifted at beheading others. However, that is a half-truth. Generations of family heads were at a loss. I'm just... The one who takes on the name is good at beheading people, and then he said the generations of family heads were at a loss. Do you see how that's ironically funny? I get where you were going for, but did you do that on purpose? Did you realize that we're gonna be like, because you're beheading people, the heads are at a loss because you lose your head when you get beheaded. I know that's not what they're trying to do here, but it's still pretty funny in a way. It's so stupid, but it's so funny. Yeah. In regards to forcing a child of their own blood into such a terrible role, my mother was a woman of Yoshiwara. Someone of the Yamada clan spread their seed in a bit of fun, and I was born. My mother attempted abortions many times, but she did not succeed, and gave birth to me. God, I didn't expect you to also have a tragic past that was gonna make me sad. Jesus, good lord. Again, For a game that spends a lot of time going to the grocery store and having like fun little daily things, the backstories of everybody and some of the topics are so heavy and dark. It's kind of bizarre. I will never stop thinking about how bizarre this game is. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. But we have all these moments like, this is so much fun, it's so cute and fluffy, and then, and then you read stuff like this and you're like, oh, this is dark and depressing, and it's weird because overall I'll be like, oh my god, no, the game's a lot of fun, and I have a general positive impression as if it were a fluffy, fun game without dark, disturbing stories, and yet it's filled with dark, disturbing stories. And I just feel that it feels very wrong to me. You know what I mean? Like, you can go back to Verche and be like, oh my god, it's a great game. It's really dark and depressing. Like, there's happy moments, but overall, you're like, it's a sad, depressing game, but it's still good. You know? If you want a heavy, tear-jerking story, you want to rip your emotions out. Like, you want to feel like you're being stabbed constantly, that's the perfect game. You want something light and fluffy and fun and goofy, like Radiant Tale. There's other games. You know what I mean? This one is like, it's got a combination of both, but for some reason, the overall, oh my god, it's so much fun! Dark and depressing stuff, but it's so much fun. Like, that just feels so fucking weird to have to say, but it's bizarre. Like, I guess they do a really good balance, though, because you have because you know what I mean? At the end of the day, you're like, it was a really fun game! Wait. Okay, I mean, the goofy little fun moments kind of like are so good that they kind of make you forget about the tragedies underneath every character. Like, Jesus. I don't know, man. Ugh. And then she died. Male children born in Yoshiwara were either strangled to death or allowed to live and forced to work. That's even more depressing. Okay, we just keep getting darker here. However, as a child who took his mother's life, I was thought to have a knack for killing others, and was taken into the clan as an apprentice. I kind of feel like, I mean, good for you, because they didn't strangle you as an infant, because that's fucked up. But also, it's kind of wrong to attribute the mother's death to the baby, because it's not really an innocent baby's fault that the mother died, especially back in ye olde days where, like, childbirth, I mean, it's still a traumatic thing that can kill you now, but you got doctors and medical intervention, which makes it a little less life-threatening. But back then, I'm sure it was worse. And she also tried multiple abortions, so I'm gonna guess that wasn't helping matters when she eventually did give birth. I'm just saying. That's gotta be, like, you're not just trying to, like, that's gonna fuck up your body. And when people try to do those, even in modern times, which is just really sad that people try to do home abortion. Okay. This is why we need things. Okay. But anyway, not the point. That really fucks up your internal organs and shit. So, like, I would blame that more than the child, but, like, good for him that they accredited that to you, I guess. It feels weird to say, because then they didn't strangle you. Jesus! Ugh. At first, I had no intentions of carrying the Asayamon Yamada name. Rolling pills and boiling ointments for injuries was enough to put food in my mouth. But then that day, I ran into her. Though I was not familiar with the red light district, I was sure she had looks that would bring in money. Before she was to give up her virginity, she said, "You're a man of the Yamada clan, correct? If so, please take my head here tonight." No, that's not what she said. She simply smiled with a youthful face of hers. I'm sure I simply misheard her over the red wisteria fluttering in the wind. A thought came to mind. If I did become a Simon Yamada, I would be able to end her life when she wished for it. That's actually... I had a sneeze, and I was like, I was about to come out. Okay. And then it didn't happen. God damn it. I hate that. You know, when you feel like a sneeze is coming on and then it goes away and you can't get the sneeze released. Jesus. Anyway, it's kind of romantic. She became the most popular girl in Yoshiwara. Then it was decided that she would stay with the head priest of a temple. Wishing for her happiness, I gave her a sword to protect herself with. So now whose fault is that she stabbed a priest? The priest, absolutely the priest. And with that sword, she killed the head priest. Right before she was beheaded, she spoke to me in a whisper that only I could hear. Sobe, I can finally give you my pinky. Oh, that was the name she said when she was doing the things. Okay, that makes sense now. I secretly cut the pinky off her corpse and ate it. I'm gonna vomit. Is that why... Is that why you had her pinky in her mouth? Okay, never mind. That's just... What is sin? I have cut down 4,000 criminals, but I have yet to find the answer to that question. How can the spider's thread be so thin? It doesn't seem like such a thing can save anyone at all. If so, isn't waiting for such a thing pointless? I've spoken for too long. There is something I wish to do while I have this temporary body, so I shall be taking my leave now. I wish to make some candy. Is that what they're calling it in hell these days? There's something I want to do, bang your girlfriend? You know, I gotta be honest, he's a psychopath, but like, you know, everything he did, murdering all the being like, I'm gonna take on this name is so he could kill her eventually. That's kind of sweet. It's extremely disturbing, but romantic in a very weird, disturbing sense. So, like, props for that. I gotta say, you know, they made all the, like, characters that are in love in the background, like, really fucking passionately in love with their significant others. Like, Oshichi is just totally like, I only saw him, like, and I, like, lit Ito on fire just to see him again, and then I died. I'm like, she's just holding out hope for this man. I don't think she ever kissed, but she is so in love. Like, good for that girl, okay? I hope she finds her man. I really do. I hope it's not somebody we're in love with. Like, I hope it's not, like, Jack's not the reincarnation. I hope it's, like, somebody else, and we can, like, get her back together with him, okay? Like, don't make us hurt our girlfriend, okay? But, like, Asaemon and Shinobiki, like, the fact that, like, you love each other so, like, that's beautiful. Okuni and Sanzaburo, like, that's beautiful. It's so adorable. I love it. For fuck's sake. Even Fujimori and Azami is so adorable. Like, when people fall in this game, like, I like the fact that the background side characters all have little, like, love interests and shit, and they're all just, like, so passionately burning. We're the whore here because we've got a man harem. But, like, it's okay because that's how it rolls, okay? They all know. I'm not cheating on them. They know about each other, all right? Like, listen, that's how it works. And when I call my dad daddy, don't worry about it. Okay, oh my god. Don't worry about it. You call him daddy. Yes, and it's not in the it absolutely isn't that way, but just pretend.
Welcome to my gambling house. Hey, don't give me that look. You can let a little joke like that slide, you know. This is just my room, full of all my hobbies. They're just up there for decoration. It's boring trying to play with myself.
Sir, I mean...
Taking down someone else is where true victory lies.
I know he's talking about gambling, but, like... It sounds dirty and I like it.
I use this sketchbook a lot. I sit in this chair and draw when I can't sleep at night. Huh, you want to see it? It cost me 200 Rio to take a look. Of course it's expensive. Who do you think I am? It's nothing worth seeing, really. Just some doodles. I guess now they call them rough sketches. Enough of that. Let's move on. We have this note from the corporate slave. If we answer everything on here, our mission's complete. My birthday. Well, that's December 29th. I'm born on a pretty busy day, being so close to the end of the year. My sign's Capricorn. I looked at some astrology readings from my phone, and it said I work hard and plan. Trash. Not right at all. Life's like a game of dice. Who knows what you're going to roll out tomorrow?
Okay, Forrest Gump. I know it's dice and not chocolate, but still, you can't... Life is like a... And then it's just Forrest Gump in my head.
My hobby's cleaning, and my special skill is cleaning, too. I don't know why I'm explaining this now. But you have to admit, I'm pretty useful to have around, being a neat freak and all right. The living and bathroom areas are always squeaky clean.
I'm just saying having a neat freak would be nice because I'm not like that at all.
There are all sorts of cleaning goods in the modern age. It's always worth taking a look on Hellnet Takamura. You know, I feel like Old Man Enma and Takamura balance out our group really well. Goemon always makes great coffee, Kiku makes rice, and Yona's gotten pretty good at folding the laundry. Huh. Now, I'm not saying you're useless. In fact, you're able to do everything you get your hands on. And there's more green around the house lately. Huh. You think I didn't notice as the guy who's running all over the place here cleaning? It's calming when you get a glimpse of greenery. And those were all originally withered up, right? Everyone's got their own talents when it comes to making this a nice house to live in. Ugh, that was so not like me to say. And next is my favorite soap. Huh. I tend to buy whatever I come across, so I've tried a lot. But if I were to offer one thing, it'd be rose. But I think the scent I like most is your skin. And last is my favorite part of a woman's body. That's a tough question. If I were to choose, it would be hair. I love running my fingers through it, and when it falls and touches my skin when we're in bed. I love how it looks. I want to draw you. I wasn't trying to come on to you, but seeing you embarrassed is getting me excited now, too. Alright, now that my introduction's done, let's do something fun.
Like how there's a TV selling. Drink. Turn the TV off like, no more camera. Were we like videoing that? I wonder if this eucalyptus would be alright here. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good there. Maybe I should try planting or something we can eat too. Everyone eats so much here after all. Maybe I should try planting something we can eat too. Okay. What kind of vegetables would I be able to grow?
What are you mumbling about?
Oh.
Are you moving your plants from your room up to the roof? I would have helped if you asked.
It's not a big deal. I'm just moving this single one here for now. Eucalyptus likes a lot of sunlight and wherever there's a breeze, so I was thinking of keeping it out here during this time of year.
Weren't you a cafe employee during your life? Are you thinking of switching jobs to work at a flower shop then?
No, things have calmed down, so I just thought I could learn a bit about plants. Especially now that we're able to look up how to grow plants using apps, too.
I'm so sad.
Huh?
You don't care about me anymore. I was just a body to be used and tossed out, I guess.
Wait, what are you going on about all of a sudden?
You give so much love to these leaves and won't play with me at all.
You know he's being dramatic. The watering can made a huge noise as it rolled across the roof.
Maybe I should get a part-time job at Otsuda and Katsumi's place.
No, you can't!
And then play with me some more.
Like, how? Girl, I don't think you should ask that question. Sharako pulled my hand toward him. Oh, this is adorable. Stop it. This is our last CG looking at me so sweet. And he's kind of blushy about it. Like, he's absolutely blushing. I love it. Oh, no. Whoops.
Like this. Whether it's holding me or patting me on the head, you can do anything you want. You can even pin me down if you'd like.
I think I'd like that. You know, Sharako, I know you just want to tease me, but I promise I'm not pouring my love only into the plants, alright?
Just kill me already.
This house is full of men who don't listen to others, but Sharako's at the top of the pack in that regard. But I'm sure there's a reason why he's saying this. Alright. Oh! If I kill you, that would leave me all alone, so I can't. Or did the promise you made with me mean nothing to you?
Nothing good has come from having all this free time. There's nothing to do, so all I do is think about you. And yet the woman I love is coveting these leaves and doesn't look my way at all. It'd be better off if I died.
He's so fucking needy and dramatic. Oh, God. In reality, someone like this would be so fucking annoying. But it's kind of adorable in this sense. Look, he's even more blushy right now. Oh my god, he's neon. I love it. I think this is actually him trying to comfort himself with me. He's just being like, I just want you to pay attention to me. But like, he's definitely a very, very needy person. But it's kind of adorable because it's like an insecurity, you know? He's gonna get used to it eventually. It'll be okay. He's used to being flirty and being a whore and like flipping and like not committing to anything and just whatever. And like, so this is different and like, you know, it's different and it's a little scary. So he's got to be a little dramatic about it. So we'll work about it, but it's fine. All right, then how about we try something new?
Huh? Don't you think you're supposed to say something more like, you're more important than these leaves?
You know that's true, right? I just wanted to make an actual proposal to do something.
Well, there's really nothing I can think of to try out. My hobby is cleaning, and I draw, too.
How about something you were interested in when you were alive?
I don't have anything like... Oh, maybe I can try growing roses.
Oh, that's lovely. This time of year is perfect for buying and planting seedlings.
You know what a rambiki is?
I've never heard of that before.
There was this oddball named Ganai Hiraga during the Edo period, but he started making face lotions out of wild roses.
Is that something you can do?
You need a ridiculous amount of flowers, but apparently you can.
A ridiculous amount? I guess you'd only get the tiniest bit out of a single petal.
All right, it's decided then. I'll make some cash doing that.
I suddenly wanted to grab and pull at his cheek. I found it hard to believe how narrow-minded I could be.
Huh. You let down all of a sudden.
No?
It's no use hiding it, you know. The fact that the words, I want him to make some lotion for me too, are written all over your face. Actually, it's more like, don't make lotion for any other woman than me.
No, they're not. You're just making things up.
I just said that hoping you'd get jealous. I never do anything so tedious for anyone other than the one I've fallen for.
Not only did I dig my own grave just then, but I even engraved my own tombstone for it. I bit my lip in my shame.
I'm getting excited just imagining it now. I'll make lotion out of those roses I worked so hard to grow, and your skin will carry their fragrance.
Let me just ask, how many petals do you need?
I'm not sure I'd even get a single drop if we covered the entire roof here with roses.
You need that many?
But hey, it's pretty ambitious, don't you think?
I wasn't sure if I should endorse his plans or make him give up on them. But if that becomes the case, he then has a reason to come here to the roof.
I'll have a reason to come up to the roof then.
Is this telepathy?
Don't you want a drop of love?
Ask me that once you learn how to take care of roses.
Well, I'm sure you'll be by my side the whole time teaching me how then.
That's right. This is the kind of person this man was. I almost forgot because of all this demand for attention. Only a single drop after raising roses is enough to cover this rooftop, and it doesn't even last. But I think it's a splendid hobby to have while we have time to rest.
Rest, huh? I wish something would happen before we grow brain dead from all this peace.
Don't say that. That's terrible.
With all this free time, I'm sure I'd spend it all trying to get your attention like this. I'd be in your way, right?
I always thought that this man was like a cat. You could go do your drawings, that's your day job. But Tama was far more direct than him. You can ask for all the attention you want. His body froze for a moment. As I stood there, wondering what sort of cynical response he would give me. Oh, now we're holding hands.
Yeah, and I'll be stuck to you forever then.
He seemed like he was in a really good mood and leaned himself even more onto me.
Well, let's go look for some rose seedlings in the afternoon. And until then, let's just take a nap together here.
Yeah. I gently brushed my hands against his bangs and closed my eyes. So pretty. That's a cute CG. I like that one. All right, record number 11.
Hey, Mr. Ishikawa, look at you using that ridiculous electric shaver. You gotta shave with a proper razor.
That's a pain. It's the modern age now. It's just really weird that they're throwing in the. I mean, like, obviously, they're men. They're grown up. They're gonna shave, but it's just funny that they throw that in there. You're like, huh, we don't usually have men talking about shaving.
No, there's no style in that. Use a razor if you're a man. Here, if you're not confident, you can do it. I'll do it for you.
This is the scene I want to walk in on for some reason now. You walk in and you're just like, huh, okay, I'm into it. It's not like I'm bad with blades, but maybe I'll take you up on that.
Thank you for your patronage.
Hey, what's all the fuss about?
How about I give you a shave too, Yona? 20 real per shave.
When did it start coming with a price?
I'm just kidding. I'll make it free today as a special service.
And then you walk in and you're like, Sharaku's got his own barber salon going on in the bathroom and he's shaving everybody. Well, he does like to groom people. So, that seems nice. Do me next then.
Thank you.
Hey, you guys are being so loud this morning. A razor?
Oh, Kiku, I actually haven't seen you shaving.
Facial hair generally doesn't grow on me. I'm only assuming, but I think my wolf form takes up the resources necessary for that. Huh. You got it easy then.
And here I was wanting to make you look sharp. All right. And how about I give you a brushing sometime?
Yeah, he really does like petting and brushing and grooming people and animals. That's totally not necessary. It's cramped with all three of you here, so I'm going into the onsen. He's blushing because he knows he wants it and he likes it. It's so adorable. How cute. He's still a kid after all. I'm gonna kill all of you. It's so ridiculously short, but I love it so much. Hey, why is... 15 unlocks after you undo 14. That's why I'm like, why is one of them locked? Right, never mind. It's the way it was with the other ones. Wow, we're always in the bathroom. It's 2 out of 2 times, so... We're always in the bathroom.
All right, that should do it. They say riches come to those with a clean, shiny sink.
Well, that's why I'm broke. My sink is not nearly shiny enough.
Lord Shiro, very good work with the cleaning. Oh, Tama, I was wondering, how do you go to the bathroom?
As a Hell Guardian cat, I wouldn't lower myself to using the bathroom like a normal pet cat of the human realm. Meow. Why do we need to... Okay, what? This is not necessary. I can use the bathroom just the same as a person. Meow. I can even flush by myself. Meow. I mean, that's a talented cat. Okay.
Oh, I see now. Got it.
By the way, you haven't done anything to Chief, have you, Meow? I'm always ready to take a bite out of any of you, Meow. Oh, yeah, he's done a lot of things to me.
Don't worry, I don't want to lose my dignity yet.
Meow! Then keep traveling from my power. I'll be off now.
I see. So that's why there's cat hair on the floor around the toilet. Well, considering he's got paws, he can't exactly clean that up. I just need to make sure everything's nice and clean.
Were these, like, random scenarios that they, like, had in the game and then they took out? Like, a random scene and they were like, take it out, so they put them here? Because I can't imagine that they just wrote that. Like, what would happen if, like, let's have, like, they just wrote this as not part of the game? They just, like, wrote the game and then they were like, let's add little other day-to-day things. Like, these had to have been cutscenes, you know?
I'm sorry, we're closed for the... Oh, Asa.
Don't call me that.
Whatever do you need at this time of day, Asa?
My mistress desires macarons. Yeah, not macaroons. Macaroons have 2 O's, right? I never know I know the difference, but I don't know the difference. One's like the coconutty, fluffy looking cloud ones, and then the other one's the typical, like, crispy cookie with the little cream in the center, but I can never remember, because they're like, there's macarons and macaroons. Macaroons are the fluffy, like, cloud looking, they kind of look like biscuit, like the way we used to make biscuits back in the day when you'd make the dough and you just maybe my mom was the only one who made biscuits that way. They weren't, like, perfectly round. They were just, like, floofy cloud looking, but they're made with coconut or whatever, right? And then macarons are like the ones that we all like, that are actually good. Because I don't like coconut. So anyway, but they come out unshapely when I attempt to make them. There are some tricks to making them. Two common mistakes are stopping the macaronage. The macaronage? At the wrong time. Or that they haven't dried out enough. Yeah, because you make like the little cookie part tops and then you like put them together. You put the little creamy stuff in the sun and push them. You know what I'm talking about, right? Anyway. My macaronage should be perfect. Macaronage. Is it actually a word? Okay. And then perhaps they haven't dried enough. Temperature control is so important. Beginners are advised to make them on warm days. Yeah, and that's it too. It's one of those, they're fucking delicious, but they're almost physically impossible to fucking make. It's not like brownies or whatever, where most things you can pretty much it's pretty much, it's a pass or a fail. Like, you either can make them or they're fucking garbage. Like, isn't it one of those things that they're just really fucking hard to make? In that temple is bad air circulation, both physically and aesthetically. Do you not find the air there much too stuffy and moist? It is fun. Oh, is it fun living in the human realm, Asa? There was no need for me to answer that. I gave you advice for your macarons, though. My mistress does not eat any of the sweets I make. I'm sure it was worth it, crushing bones and making pills out of them when you were alive. I'll be taking my leave now. Oh, wow, precious. Un. Every one of them is so obsessed over their attachments. Well, I suppose that's what keeps them all from vanishing. Exactly that. They're obsessed over their attachments, and I love it. This is what I was saying. It's adorable. It is precious. Maybe Sensei Nono's obsessed with our father and our father. Maybe they're in a gay relationship. Well, you can, pretend. I know. That crushed somebody. They're like, no, I want freaking Daddy Enma, and you want Sensei Nono too, because they're both beautiful. So, I get it. But I'm just saying, you know what? You can't have them, so maybe that's why. Alright, that's 100. I'll finish up for today. Shuriku, I thought you'd be here. Nice job working out. What's up? Did something happen? No, but I was wondering if tea seed oil was getting popular again. I knew you used it, but Our Lady started to use it too, right? I just thought I would smell like back when we were alive. It's so nostalgic. Well, it's not on the rise again or anything. I just recommended it to her since her hair's so long. Does that work on wolf fur? It's too early for kids to try it out, so don't. Man, you don't have to put it like that. So mean. I totally forgot how sensitive that guy's sense of smell is. I'm sorry I'm such a selfish guy, Kiku. Forgive me. That one was really short. Okay. This makes me feel so alive. Although I'm already dead. I thought that corporate slave was crazy putting an onsen in the yard, but it's nice being able to get in some hot water whenever we want. Because your bathtub isn't hot? Why does Goemon's eyeballs? He looks so freaking chipper and perky right now. He's just like, sup, man? I don't know what it is. He's adorable. Huh. Hey, you alive? Yeah, sure am. And that was a pretty big mess earlier, but I'm glad you and Our Lady are safe now. Seriously. Well, come on in and join me. This piping hot water is the best. Hey, you guys are both in there. I got a bad feeling about this. Let me just put in some water to make it cooler. Hey, dumbass, just get used to it already. A lukewarm onsen doesn't even feel like an onsen. You guys are at it again. Yona, get some water. These two are crazy. I can't even put my foot in if we don't cool it down. And they don't come in and just go away. Alright, let's dump some water in then. Oh yeah, how about we have a test of endurance for whoever can endure cold water the longest? That would just make me cold, so no.
If it's a contest to endure hot water, though, I'd be up for that.
Yeah, because he runs cold, so. I guess we won't be getting by without seeing blood today either. Yona, I don't want to have to fight with you anymore. That's fine. Bring it on. I love the fact that our boys are all going to fucking fight after they just groomed each other earlier. Who knows what days these happen, but it was still like we all just were brushing each other's hair and shaving each other and doing all that, and now we're going to have a bitch fight in the onsen. Fucking figures. Boys are so dumb.
Are you sure you're all right with me reporting to Lord Takamura about this nonsense, meow? Hey! Are you sure, meow?
We'll get along. We will.
We will.
We'll get along. It's just so cute after all the other ones. But anyway, so we've done, yeah, all of them now. So, okay. Let's go to this where I want to go.
I know, buddy. It's almost break time for you.
Hold it. All right, so we have this one. It's still beautiful despite the fact that it's like kind of sad, you know what I mean? And then they show us all basically all ripped up. But the one before where we weren't all ripped up is cute. And then as we're disappearing, yeah, he like bites off her pinky, which is just horrifying. Horrifying. But this one's pretty. I like it. Like, I mean, he basically looks exactly the same, but Yona kind of looked exactly the same. He just didn't have red hair. You know what I mean? We saw that one already. And then this is our new... Oh, look at how sweet it is. So sweet. And then that's cute, because then he gets even more embarrassed. And then, like, oh, they're holding hands. It's so precious. I kind of like this version where she's got her hand on his head and he's super embarrassed. But anyway, that was all of Sharnaku's route. So I love it. I mean, I'm having a great time with this game. Like, absolutely. And I think Jack is next, right? Let me go to the recommended route order. Yes. So, woo! We can unlock Jack. That'll be fun. So for you, that'll be tomorrow. For me, who knows when. I think I'm like a week or two ahead on this one at any rate. Don't know. I'm really behind on my other game though, so I gotta catch up. But anyway. But yeah, so why is my... That's really bizarre. My recording software is like, hopefully everything is okay with this. It looks like it's flickering. Oh, it was just wherever. Okay, it's because I had wherever I had my mouse sitting on it, it was just doing something weird. But anyway, yeah, so I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.